Okay, we're going to do a quick recap of multiplying polynomials, and we're going to really focus on the area model. I think this is probably the easiest of the group here. So to start with the area model, let's first just review multiplying monomials. So if I had something like 3x times 2x, if I had something like this, I am going to just really rewrite this out. If you're having trouble, expand it out. This is like 3 times x times 2 times x. Now, when multiplying, the order doesn't matter. We've said in class, 3 times 4 is 12. Well, 4 times 3 is still 12. The order that we put them in really doesn't matter. So we can switch this order around. And we're going to switch it around by putting all the numbers together and all the variables together. Now this goes 3 times 2. That is 6. X times x. Now we got to be careful here and remember our rules, but x times x is x squared. So 3x times 2x is 6x squared. Now, if we can remember how to multiply monomials, then the area for multiplying a monomial times polynomials, any number of polynomial, is going to be exactly the same. So let's take a monomial, let's go 2x, and I'm going to multiply that by a binomial. I'll start with just x plus 5. Now the area model says I'm going to rewrite this as a rectangle. And I'm going to put this part right here and say 2x. I'm going to put all of this right here, but I'm going to split it up, and I'm going to put the x over here, and then I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to put the 5 here. So there is our x plus 5. So that's our area model. Now, if I want to find the area of this rectangle right here, I'm going to take 2x, I'll rewrite it down here, I'm going to take 2x times x. And then I'm also going to need this rectangle over here, which is 2x times plus 5. So that is 2x times positive 5. So I'm just going to write 5. So our rectangle now, the big huge rectangle, becomes this part here, 2x times x is x squared. And over here, 2 times 5 is 10, and I still have the times x, so 10x. Here is the whole rectangle. This whole thing here became this part and this part. That's our area model. Let's try it again. I'm going to take, let's try 5x times, I'll say 3x minus 4. So we're going to draw our big rectangle, and I'm going to put on one side, I'll put this part. So let's put 5x here. And on the other side, we'll put this part. So up on top, I have 3x, and this is minus 4. And I'm going to split this up right here, right between those two parts of our binomial, between the two terms. So now, let's find this rectangle by taking 5x length times width. And we'll also get this rectangle here. So I'm going to add on. Oops, let's write that in the blue. And we'll add on this rectangle, which is 5x, that's the length, times negative 4. I'll try and keep the rectangle there. So now let's, if we have to, reorder it. This is 5 times 3, That's a times x times x. This here is 5 times, this is negative 4, so we need a little bit of that integer work, times x. We'll put everything together. 5 times 3 is 15. X times x is x squared. We have 5 times negative 4 is actually negative 20x. Now we can fix up this little piece right there. If we go positive and a negative, that is just a negative value. So our final answer here, 15x squared, this becomes minus 20x. That's multiplying a monomial, a single term, by a binomial. Draw your rectangle and put the terms into each part. 3x there, the negative 4 here. If we go back up, we did the same thing. We took the x here and the positive 5 there. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit. That is multiplying using the area model.